What's going on, guys? It's Walker. We have a few pretty big things to announce in this video, so stay tuned and let's get to it. So for the first thing, I had a buddy go pick me up a little something in Henderson yesterday. Go ahead and show you what it is. So I actually got a iron block 5.3 from some guy off Marketplace. I have everything here. It came with heads, valve covers, intake, the whole 9 yards. So as you guys seen in one of my latest videos, I was wondering what my next step was going to be with the car. Well, I ended up kind of figuring out what I wanted to do, and it's definitely go the boosted route. I'm going to definitely keep my car and eventually put this into my car, but for the time being, I'm going to go ahead, get this thing stripped down, bare block, send it to a machine shop, have it bored a little bit, just cleaned up and everything like that, and get ready to start throwing new parts in. I'm not going to reuse anything off this engine besides the block, but it's a good iron block 5.3, no cracks or anything like that. I am still going to have it pressure tested and everything like that, but I just wanted to show you guys the main reveal first. I am going to be tearing apart this engine in this video as well, but let's go ahead and get to the second thing first. So to start this video off, I just want to start off by saying I am now sponsored by Auxito. So if you are in the market for some of the best LEDs out there, go ahead and head on over to their website. Use code HALLS for 15% off at checkout. And today we're going to be doing a review on their brake light bulbs for the old Trans Am. So I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step and show you before and after and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I've already made an Auxito video in the past. That was before I ever started working with them or doing anything like that. And they are my favorite LED brand by far. I just have the fog lights, and I'll show you again, if you haven't watched the other video, what they look like at night. But honestly, my fog lights now are more bright than my factory low beams are. So they are crazy. I absolutely love the packaging as well. Everything got to my house in like 2 days. So you just input make, model, year of your car, input everything in, and it's super easy to navigate the website. So let's go ahead, get these unboxed, get the tail lights off and everything like that, show you guys how to do it, and let's get started. So all you have to do to replace these is pop the back trunk open, take this liner out. There's nothing to it, you just pop it out. And as you can see, you have these tabs that you twist. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's one over there on the far side that you have to get to. So after you get all of those out, which I'll start taking them out now. After you get those out, the tail light will come right out. There's no bolts or anything like that. One. 2. I'll go ahead and cut to me getting all these out. All right, so now after you have the 5 tabs pulled and untwisted, you just grab it and pull it right out. And as you can see here, this is where your bulbs are. So the brake light bulb, the one we're needing to replace today, is right here. So all you're going to do is grab it, twist it, pull it out, bulb's right there. But I'm actually going to leave these in for the time being, just so I can give a comparison whenever it's dark and everything like that. But it's super easy to replace these. I mean, it's just those tabs you have to twist, and then twist this and pop it out, put a new bulb in, and that's it. So let's wait for some nighttime so I can show you a comparison. Okay, so I obviously have the Auxito LED in the left side. It is way brighter. I don't know if you can see it in the camera as well, but in person, it is, the red is more defined and the color is brighter. So you can see a lot better now. That's the Auxito one, and that's factory. So it's still kind of yellow and everything like that. The Auxito gives it more of a red tint. So that turned out amazing. So now I'll show you what the fog lights look like from them. So this is what just fog lights look like. They're obviously LEDs, but these fog lights are crazy bright. Like I said, they're almost as bright as my low beams, if not brighter than just my low beams. So as you can see, the projection goes all the way to the neighbor's yard. So I'd say it's a pretty far distance, and there you can see that's just the fog lights that I have on. So absolutely amazing product. I'll drop the link down below to the website. Make sure to go use the code HALLS for 15% off and get you a set of nice LED bulbs. So this oil filter is tight as crap, and I don't have a oil filter wrench here, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Poked a few holes in it. And now we just loosen her up. There we go. I didn't think there was any oil in this either, so I didn't grab a catch pan, but see what the filter looks like. Yummy. You can tell they changed the oil in this thing. So I got the oil pan off here and I noticed more sludge, but I knew all that whenever I bought this motor and I didn't care because I'm literally going to get it completely cleaned and redone, so it doesn't really matter. But let's keep on tearing this thing down and get to the next step. Made some more progress here. I got all of the pistons out. I just want to say, if you're ever tearing down an engine like this and you're going to reuse the rods and pistons, make sure you number them and use an arrow to face which direction they go. That's going to help out a lot. But I'm not going to be using the crank or the rods or the pistons or anything in this. I'm strictly just going to be using the block. But I was looking in the cylinder walls here and everything looks good there. I'm not seeing any scars or anything in any of the cylinder walls. The block still looks really good, so that makes me feel better. All these bearings and stuff look great. No big lip or anything on the end, but I'm stuck at the moment because my gun will not touch that harmonic balancer bolt. So I'm gonna have to run somewhere, get a really big pry bar or something like that and try to get this thing off, but wish me luck. So as you guys can see, I'm a couple steps forward. I actually ended up getting that harmonic balancer bolt out with a little bigger gun, so that didn't cause me too much trouble. But then I kind of got hung up on this main cap here. It did not want to come off at all, but after a little bit of prying and stuff, we got it off there. I didn't damage it or hurt it too bad, but everything looks really good in here. I'm just happy I got everything tore apart now. So now I'm going to be waiting to send the engine to a machine shop just to have it clean, bored, pressurized, just checked everything over, make sure it's good, and then we'll be building the bottom end, so stay tuned for that. So with those bulbs, they all are factory plug and play. There's no need to wire anything like that or do anything extra. You just plug and play and they fit into your factory harness connector and the housing, so it makes it really great and really easy to use those. But as far as the engine goes in that project, so it is a iron block 5.3. Obviously, you know, I was talking in my previous videos about wanting to do more, build more horsepower. Well, that's going to be the power plant that I'm going to use to do that. I'm going to send it off, going to send it to the machine shop, have them do their work on it, and after I get it back, I'm going to start looking at forged bottom ends, cranks, rods, pistons, everything like that. Nice set of heads, and the plan is a big single turbo. I don't know if that's going to continue to be the way I want to make boost, but for now, that's what I want to pick, but we'll see once it gets closer to time. I just want to say that's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.